We have a lot of teachers out here, and there's a lot of research that now tells you that the way parents speak to children, the way teachers speak to students often becomes their inner voice as they grow up. So, do you have a message for any of our teachers out here? We have some amazing, incredible teachers who are incredible at what they do, but help them quiet their inner voices so they can help the students find theirs.
You know, one thing I'll tell you about SSVM, I came a few months ago and I got a full walk of the entire facilities everywhere. And one thing I could say even today, that I've never seen so many smiles in one places. And that only is because of the incredible work the teachers are doing. And teachers are the medium, teachers are the channel through which the children are picking up their environment. And I would say coming to SSVM has been a phenomenal experience, because to see people happy these days is not easy. In fact, our society has become such, if you're happy and beaming and shiny, people will think either you're drunk or you've gone mad. People can't accept people being happy anymore because it's not normal for society.
But SSVM is transforming India. They will accept it. It will start with their students smiling and then rest of India smiling as well. But what I want to come to you is, I know for a fact that you work with a lot of unemployed, at-risk youth, people who've probably made mistakes in their lives and who've been to prison. What I want to ask you is, India's dealing with unemployment at an all-time high. And this is something that everyone is talking about in the nation. What are your learnings from working with people like that? Because people often look down on someone who's unemployed. Yeah. They look down on someone who's at risk and think maybe it's their fault they're where they are. It's, you know, you make your bed, you lie in it. But I think every single person has something incredible to offer and teach us in our lives. Can you tell us about something you've learned from them?
You know, I taught nearly 3,000 inmates in Jamaica's prisons. Jamaica's prisons are one of the most toughest, high-risk prisons in the world. When I first time met the governor of the prison and I said I want to go and teach art of living courses to all these inmates, he just looked at me and said, "You must be crazy. Do you know there is a good chance you might not even come out safe?" I said, "Yes, I'm aware of it." But, you know, we also believe that behind every criminal, there is a victim crying for help. If you look at the behavior of people, sometimes we get really angry and we get really mad and we say things that we don't even mean. But we don't realize that the underlying reason for this is stress. It's not our human nature. Something drove us to do that. And if you look at so many inmates I taught, after the course, they would just cry and say, "Dushyant, I don't know why I did it. Had I had this knowledge of managing my emotions better, I wouldn't have made this crime at all and I wouldn't have been here." So I don't think it is fair to label individuals as criminals. They are victim of stress, they are victim of emotions, they're victim of a societal push that they get. Sometimes, you know, we incarcerate people in the society itself. Forget about them being incarcerated in prison. Sometimes we isolate friends, sometimes we isolate families. You know, we have got two best friends talking to each other for weeks and months, and all of a sudden one fight happens. We isolate that person to life. So to me, all of this only says that, you know, give humanity a chance.
You know, Dushyant, before I open the floor to questions, I just want to say thank you for the last thing that you said. I'm dealing with some turbulence in my life, and I think now I'm ready to give them a second chance. Can we start with our questions?
Sir, hello. My name is Sanjana Sri here. I'm from 8th standard, and I have a question for you. What do you believe is the most important aspect of education, and how can we improve it?
The most important aspect of education is human values. When your human values have a set standard, your academic values are already going to hit the highest high. Yes? Once we maintain the human values, once at core we are calm and peaceful and loving and have respect for everybody around us, and we are able to share and care for everybody around us, just this basic human values will invigorate every single talent you need to be academically successful. Our human values is what is the force behind all our academic rigor. Thank you.
And before we jump to our next question, can I ask you this? How does someone identify what their personal values are? You know, you study in an institution, the institution has values. You're raised in a family, your family has a set of values. I'm sure your personal values might have an overlap with those two, but there's some of those that might not as well. How do you identify what your personal values are? Because they're all in very pivotal moments in their life.
Learn from everything and everywhere. I have never claimed in all these years I know everything. This is the biggest mistake humans make. When you start saying, I know it, you know this is the beginning of your downfall. Being humble and learning from everywhere you can. Your value, see, there are many types of values. There are environmental values, there are family values, there are country have a value, we have individual values. Values come from our friends, values come from every side. Pick the one which does not prick your consciousness. That's it. Do everything in life that does not prick your consciousness. You know, if your consciousness pricks, you know, you will see it. When you're going to lie, when you're going to do something wrong, when you're going to deviate from the truth, your consciousness will prick. If you listen to this prick, you will know you are deviating from your values.
Okay.
Namaste, sir. I am Aishwarya from grade 11. People in this generation face a lot of pressure and stress. What are the strategies that you use to manage them, and how can a student use in their daily life?
To manage stress, art of living. Just meditate, breathe. See, 30, 40 minutes of little self-discipline, giving yourself a little time every day. See, our entire day, entire life, week, months goes into what? Doing everything external, yes? Looking after jobs, looking after parents, looking after society, looking after health, whatever else. It's just putting a little time for yourself every day. You know, like we have dental hygiene. You don't go out in the day without brushing your teeth. You need to have mental hygiene too.
Okay. Sir.
Because our system accumulates so much of stress, so much of negativity. How do you remove them without meditation? It's not possible. Yeah? And second, what I do is I actually put my 100% in everything I do. That's it. Everything you do, do it with love, do it with passion, do it with absolute integrity. And I tell you, there will be no stress in whatever you're doing. Work does not cause stress. What causes stress is us not loving what we are doing.
Thank you, sir.
Can we have our next question?
Sir, I'm Inia from SSVM Palayam. I have a question for you, sir. How did you manage to do multitask in few minutes, like few times?
Multitasking. You know, there is a secret about multitasking. You actually don't multitask. It's a myth. You actually never multitask. What you call multitask is how fast you can do one task after another. That's all. When you're 100% in what you're doing, when you're energetic about what you're doing, you will do a lot of things very fast and your multitasking is perfect. Got it?
Thank you, sir.
I love this. Multitasking is a myth. You're just a serial tasker and very, very efficient
Absolutely.
at it. I like
Efficient
that.
serial tasking, yeah.
We have a question up there.
Hi, sir. My name is also Dushyant.
Hi, Dushyant.
And I'm studying in 10th grade. My question is so simple. It is not related to this subject. Are you a big fan of MS Dhoni? Because your hairstyle is similar to that of...
Actually, I'm having a bad hair day. I didn't have enough time to get it done this morning.
I think he just wanted to pay you a compliment.
Thank you. Thank
And
you for
bad
that.
hair day or not, you look straight out of a shampoo commercial, so the hair looks just fine today. Do we have any more questions in the... Right there, over to you.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Dhanushri and I'm from Sydney International. And I have a question for you. What is life according to you?
Life is joy, life is enthusiasm, life is love. If you live with all these three, you will be very successful all your life.
Thank you, sir.
I think we have time for one last question.
Hello, sir. Hope you're having a good time here. I'm
Absolutely.
Tanveer, studying in grade 11 from SSVM Metupalayam. My question is, what do you believe is the key for students to unlock their full potential?
Well, there is not one key. There are many. See, first, work hard. You have to work hard. Success does not come easy. Nothing you can achieve in life which can happen with a flick of a finger. Everything needs hard work. So one, work hard. Second, work with integrity. And third, work with absolute commitment to serve India, serve the world, serve the society. See, when you make your life bigger than yourself, when you are serving a higher purpose than just self-serve, you will actually gain lot more height, lot more faster. Lot more faster. Always make your life a bigger mission. You know what happens? We all live in such a small cage. My life is my children, my parents, my whatever little business I have. That's it. And you're dead. 30, 40, 80 years you live and you didn't even leave a mark. I remember Gurudev said something very recently, which I said on my 9th anniversary of Amber Group. He said that if you want to be rich, if you want to be wealthy, then you accumulate. If you want to be immortal, then give, then share. You have to inculcate all of these ability inside you now. Just get out there, focus, work hard. See, for students mainly, and this is my, I'm not a graduate. I was in my BCom second year when I got kicked out of the house. I couldn't finish my graduation. I still regret. I wished I had that foundation that you guys have today. So first, be grateful, because it's not easy. We can moan and complain about 10,000 things in our life, but do you know the fact that what you have right now is an envy of billions and millions of people all over the world? Be grateful for what you've received. Be sincere, work hard, have integrity, and have a higher goal to serve the society. There is no way but you'll be successful. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Can I just say thank you for today? Because hearing you speak, I think everyone's got something that they can relate to. I know I have some incredible takeaways. And honestly, just being in your presence and your energy has been absolutely incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, can we give it up for Dushyant, please?
Thank you.